Hello, fellow moviegoers. Before we get started, I would like to give fair warning that not only is this the first of a different style of reviews, but there are spoilers. Now, on to Red 2. Bruce Willis returns as Frank Moses with his motley crew of retired spies who travel the world in search of other spies with clues to the whereabouts of a Cold War-era nuke to keep it from falling into the wrong hands. The movie starts off somewhat serious with some really good humor, and it does it very well, but the whole thing just slowly devolves into some shitty B-movie masterpiece of asinine choices and completely impossible gunfights that are only thrown in so your typical douchebag with only 2 brain cells can have something to enjoy between outings to spring break parties. Helen Mirren's character is always fun to see, as well as Brian Cox's Ivan, but Byung-Hun Lee's character Hancho Bai is simply stupid and totally not needed. His first scene is just asinine. He enters a building, gets searched, goes through a metal detector, strips, puts on new clothes, goes into a meeting with an obviously very powerful man, kills him, leaves, all the while in security cameras the whole damn time and gets away with it. Who the fuck thought this was a good idea? In the editing room, you have a handful of guys watching screens and edit a movie for consistency and story, with a scene about a guy on screen as he kills the obvious boss of everyone in the whole damn building and no one sees it? Excuse me, but who the fuck missed this shit? Seriously, who missed this shit? How the fuck did that scene get past screenings? The love interest Sarah, played by Mary-Louise Parker, is not only annoying but also causes half of the problems Moses has to solve, essentially being the bad guy throughout most of the damn movie. She injects herself into Moses' life of a spy and sucks it dry, like a giant mosquito injects itself into your shoulder while you're hanging out in the Florida Everglades. She completely disregards the absolute insanity of the choice like some idiot who doesn't understand that lighting a polyester suit on fire after it's been dipped in nitroglycerin would leave a smoking crater into the ground and a look on his face that would say, yes, this was pure genius and absolute awesomeness, as lay crackling, crisping, and smoldering on the now ashen floor. Parker's character Sarah is almost exactly the same as the character Amy Gardner from the show West Wing. The kind of character that's so annoying and destructive to the show that whenever they show up in a scene you yell, "Hey, get the fuck off this awesome show, you black hole bitch of a possibly good story. Leave!" The real bad guy was supposed to be Jack Horton. Horton tracks down Moses at the beginning of the movie and plans on interrogating him, but of course Moses escapes because otherwise we wouldn't have a movie. How Moses escapes is great and easily believable, but after that Horton is just stuck chasing him, like how a dog chases the mail truck, but is only going fast enough to keep up while shouting, "I think I can catch you, but I'm not smart enough to think like you and thus track you down. I have to make a deal with the madman who shows no signs of being a turncoat and therefore advancing the story like some shit film student's idea of a plot twist." Spoiler alert, spoilers, 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 spoilers. The movie ends with a completely impossible action by Moses, who hides the bomb on the plane, before he gets onto the plane, before he gets to the damn airport. We hear the bomb make noises every time we see it on screen, but we don't hear it on the plane. Nowhere is there enough time for Moses to put the bomb on the plane. And even if there was, Bailey, played by the always awesome Anthony Hopkins, was inside the cabin looking at the front of the plane where Moses would have hid the bomb the entire time Bailey is there. What, did Moses use some kind of super spy telekinesis ultra power like in the shitty movie Men Who Stare at Goats without anyone noticing? Again, another scene of, who the f*** misses this shit? And seriously, what are they doing in the editing room? Just kind of letting it play and, having a beer and saying, "F*** it, we got a movie, let's just roll"? In conclusion, it had great potential as a funny but also serious action movie, kind of like the first one, but it was almost self-destructive because of the idiot girlfriend who, due to her complete lack of training, who slowly becomes more capable than 3 spies with over a century's worth of experience between them, practically botches the entire mission and nearly gets everyone killed in the process and in every scene, along with the slow change from a realistic yet funny action movie to a craptastic waste of $1.99 at your local Walmart bargain bin. See y'all next time.